So in this next set of videos, we're going to talk about triangles. So the last video talked about angles, and when you hear the word triangle, you hear angles. So tri meaning three, and angle meaning angle. So an angle also refers to degrees. That's how we measure the angles. So turns out we all know that a triangle has three sides. We can also say that a triangle has three angles. And basically it's how spread apart those three numbers are, or those three sides are. So we can call this number 1, number 2, and number 3. This one, same thing, same thing. So every triangle has three angles. So what's cool is there's a little fact that happens to be true of all triangles. We'll talk more why about it later. But all triangles are said to have 180 degrees. So if you remember from the previous video, circles always have a full 360 degrees, and squares always have 360 degrees as well. And that's also true of rectangles. So one idea is that if you take a square or a rectangle and you basically cut it in half, that's not very good, but you're going to get two triangles. You get a triangle there and a triangle there. Now those two are going to be the same, and what's cool is you have a 90-degree angle there and a 90-degree angle there, and those are different, but because the full shape is 360, then you know that if you cut it in half, this one is going to have 180 degrees and this is going to have 180 degrees, and together they're 360 degrees. Pretty cool, huh? And one more thing. So when you take a square or a rectangle and you cut it in half and you get that half of a square, circle, that triangle, the 90-degree angle is referred to as a right angle. And so this entire triangle, if I remove this entire triangle is referred to as a right triangle. And here are some examples of some right triangles. They all have exactly one angle of 90 degrees, which means the other two angles have to also add up to 90 degrees because the whole thing has to be 80 degrees. So this angle and this angle will also be 90, and that will be 90, and everything is 180.